And boy, they just can't catch a break with Artemis 1. But obviously not good to try to launch something into space when you have a hurricane barreling your way.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's tough because we don't know exactly where it's going. One model does point it towards that direction and towards the Kennedy Space Center, while another brings it more towards the Panhandle, Panama City Beach area.
And that's what we're still trying to figure out, where exactly it's going to go.
Exactly. If it goes closer to Panama City Beach area, we still likely will not see impacts, but I understand how it scared some people moving to the west because we don't want to see that trend.
No.
But right now we are still good. So that is something to focus on too. There's no need to panic. It's just a reason to keep checking back in on these updates. But take a look at Tropical Storm Ian. Sustained winds of 50 miles an hour. Right now it's about 345 miles to the south-southeast of Grand Cayman, and that's where a hurricane warning is in effect. We have a hurricane watch in Cuba. It's 625 miles away southeast of the western tip of Cuba. So notice now it is a tropical storm. It is going to continue to strengthen though, and pretty quickly. We do expect it to be a hurricane late tonight. That's when it would become a Category 1 hurricane. From there, it's going to move west of the Cayman Islands and become a Category 2 hurricane. 105-mile-an-hour winds likely by tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't stop there. It becomes a Category 3 hurricane before making landfall in Cuba. Sustained winds of 120 miles an hour. It continues to strengthen after landfall on the far western tip of Cuba, likely into a Category 4 hurricane. Now, the good news is it will encounter wind shear in the Gulf. So it will strengthen up to probably about 140 miles an hour. And then once it encounters that wind shear, it starts to weaken. And now the National Hurricane Center has it making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. Still, though, we will expect a very wide wind swath from this storm, so it could impact a lot of people. Although it's a Category 1 storm, it will still have that outreaching tropical storm force winds for a while. So across Florida, that's where we are paying close attention. That's where the cone still points. It does include a little bit of Alabama over towards the Gulf Shores area, and then back all the way down towards Fort Myers. Again, look at that near Daytona Beach. That's near the Kennedy Space Center. So we will watch as this storm approaches towards the Big Bend region of Florida. Models still disagreeing, as we just talked about. Look at this. The red here, that's the European model. That shows landfall in Tampa on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the GFS forecast still has it out in the Gulf on Wednesday, and it has it making landfall along the Panhandle of Florida, a bit weaker on Friday morning as well. So again, vastly different models, different outcomes here. That would mean vastly different things for people in Florida. Models, though, really trying to start to come into agreement near the Big Bend to Panhandle region, Panama City to Perry, Florida. But we can't rule out that European model, too, that had it landfalling in Tampa. But with those models starting to cluster closer towards the Big Bend region, these are our possibilities of tropical storm force winds, 39-mile-per-hour winds sustained for at least a minute. Still in the New Orleans area, we only have about a 5% chance of seeing any sort of tropical storm force winds. So again, we are not expecting impacts here. However, if it does continue to shift to the west, that could change. So please keep checking back in for updates. We will update you with every new advisory and, of course, anything that we see changing in the models. Meanwhile, though, we are going to warm up today, another summer-like day out there, staying mostly dry, maybe only an isolated shower or two, coming in at about 10%. Then overnight tonight, lows will be in the 70s, and tomorrow it will be warm, but a cold front is moving through tonight into tomorrow, and that's when the winds are then going to shift on Tuesday. You will notice some cooler air and a bit of a breeze, highs staying in the 80s. So take a look at your 7-day forecast. Fall arrives on Tuesday. It will stick around through the rest of the week.
Sounds good, Lee. Thank you.